Hi, hi. Hi. How's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having a good day. I hope you all had a good weekend. Hi, Blueberry. Hi, hi. Hi, Coffee. Hi, hi. Hi, Harmless. Hi, hi. Monday pain. True. So true. I'm snacking. My brother got me some Milano cookies, and they're very tasty. I just want to smash this whole bag, but I definitely cannot do that. Monday, for real, for real. I've had no time to relax today. As soon as I got off work, I had to go run some errands and stuff. It's just what? um. So I'm eating. We're gonna see how long this stream lasts. The plan right now is to design the heliosphere for my settings. So we'll get into it in a bit. It's been a while. Yeah, it has, but that's okay. I appreciate you stopping by. I know it's late for you, right? So I appreciate you being willing to stop by and say hi and hang out for a little bit. So we always appreciate you. My perception of time has been warped by my sleep schedule. Late does not exist anymore. Oh my god. I hope you're okay and taking care of yourself, at least. You know? Actually, I need to look up something. I just realized I'm gonna need to... Oh, where is that? It's not here. Here, get this. We're going to... I need to edit. Oh my gosh, I just realized I have a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot of stuff to do today. Okay, well, I also need to message one of my players, so you might do that as well. I'll be alright, like a beautiful fluttering butterfly. Hell yeah. That's good at least. I do hope you are okay. Have a great, wonderful stream and day and everything. Thank you. That is very much appreciated. The last few months have been really difficult for me. I've been burning out a lot because of work. Not stream. Stream is fun. It's still fun. It's just takes into relax time, and I do need relax time, and work has been burning me out a ton. So thank you. The hopes and wishes are appreciated. But 2025 moment, it really has been like that all year. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you have a great day and everything else too, Blueberry. I'm looking at... Sorry. I'm already looking at documents and stuff, so... Life be lifing this year has been so 2025, it's unbelievable. True. This year has been very 2025. Oh, lordy. But the plan for today... Actually, let me go... Gosh. let me cover what happened this weekend. This weekend was good. I actually was able to chill on Saturday, which was nice. I didn't have any extra work or anything like that to do. No extra yard work. No errands. Could actually just chill on Saturday, which was very needed. And then yesterday I went to a friend's house and we played some of the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis format. It was a lot of fun. The format is just Yu-Gi-Oh! But good. It's actually kind of crazy how much better Yu-Gi-Oh! Feels in Genesis format compared to modern format. Hi Sleepless! Hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I am very tired. That's what I did this weekend. Yu-Gi-Oh! Saved. It really is saved with Genesis. At least for me. I don't think I would play Modern almost ever again. Unless something drastic changes, I think. The deck building is more interesting. The games last a while. They're not, over in 2 turns. You get to see what the decks actually do. Alright, time for me to go away from another. Bavaria, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi, and I hope you have a great 3 months. I hope life does less lifing and more happy fun times for you. Thank you, Bavaria. Thank you. Happy holidays. That's so silly. But thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I had a good time this weekend. I am very much looking forward to next week. So next week I'm gonna be gone on Thursday for Streamwise, but I'm taking the whole week off for work. Normally we'd have Monday off, and then I'd be taking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, so I just said fuck it and took Tuesday off, so I didn't work any days next week. Excuse me. Because I'm attending a wedding on Friday. And that's in another state. It's just across the country. Vertically. So it's gonna be a good time. But I'm off next week. I'm very looking forward to that. Congrats to the couple. I hate happy people. The groom may pop in chat at some point today. It's not unlikely. So but I'm very much in need of a vacation, so I'm looking forward to just chilling and not doing a whole lot, because that's what I'm going to need to do to recharge. Hopefully I can, lay down on a beach somewhere. Do a little bit of rotting. True, exactly. Ugh. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it a lot. Next, I guess we'll talk about the week. The plan for the week is we're doing some campaign prep today. We're going to be doing a little bit of world building, a lot of just general prep work for upcoming sessions. I'm thinking the next session that we have is going to be a lot of combat. If I had to wager, depending on what the party decides to do. But after that, there's going to be some... They're going to go to a place that I need to design in like a plane of existence in my setting. So... And yeah, but so that's the plan for today. Tomorrow we should be resuming Sekiro. We were supposed to do that last week, and that just did not happen. But hopefully, assuming I'm not dead tomorrow, we'll be doing some Sekiro. And then Thursday, also assuming I'm not dead, excuse me, we'll continue Silksong. I have no idea what to do in Silksong. Like, obviously we could do Biowater, and obviously we could do, like, the High Halls thing. Like, after that, I'm just like, what else is there? I don't know. I guess we could go try the slab again. I have no, like, I do not know where to proceed for the slab. It would take some exploring for sure. I'm just hitting every single wall in existence. It's been 9 years. It has been 9 years since we did Sekiro. It's legitimately been well over a month, I'm pretty sure, since we last did Sekiro. Which means things are gonna go very well, because we're in... So I think the next thing to do is Sunken Valley. And we're just gonna get shot to death. Like a million times. I'm literally just gonna be pulling up with a gun, shooting me in the face over and over again. Like, that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. Average American walk? True. Yeah. A little bit of background on what needs to happen today. So today we're doing some campaign prep for my D&D campaign specifically. The party is rapidly approaching, and I say rapidly, I mean like we play as often as we can, which is not particularly often this past summer. But there's like one, maybe 2 sessions before they get to a place, a very specific place, in my campaign that requires, I need to design said place. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Here, let me transition over here. Let me hide this, so that way we're just on a blank screen while I talk. Because I'm gonna do a little bit of recap. I just want the like pizza keep out thing here for party members. So again, if you are one of my players that is currently in my D&D campaign, if you are a member of the pizza party, you are not allowed to be here. If you are here, you'll be kicked from the campaign, etc., etc. It's me, I'm in the pizza party, I'm rank harmless, you're kicked from the campaign, you're not allowed to be here anymore. Goodbye. No, I'm joking. Hi, Unique. Hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're having a good day. But we are... so I guess a bit of recap since the last time we talked about my campaign. The party... if I remember right... So, I guess if you're not familiar, the party has been collecting... Here, let me do this. We'll just do this. It's a bit of spoilers. So the party has been collecting some rod pieces. Been collecting pieces of an artifact on the rod. 7 parts. Okay, so they have collected, they're currently at 5 of 7. They've collected 5 of 7, right? And that's kind of like been like the plot of the campaign since, I don't know, maybe like a third of the way through the campaign. Like the first third of the campaign was them like deciding what to do. And then they found the first piece of the rod, and like that kind of became the campaign. But basically, this, like, once it's completed, this artifact is like the key to, it's like the key to a cage, basically. And that cage holds Rovagug, like the god of like consumption. Whatever. Basically, if he gets out, he eats the world, is more or less what happens. And so they're right now, they know that there's a hole in the cage. And so they're collecting this, like, rod to, like, reseal the hole, basically. Like, that's the plot of the campaign. The main villain of the campaign also wants the rod, so that way they can unlock the cage completely, right? Like, that's what the villain's goal is. So, that's kind of like the plot of the campaign. They have parts 5 and 7. They're on their way to get part 6. Now, part 6 is in a different plane of existence. The party has no way of knowing this, but the part 6 is in a different plane of existence. And like each piece of the rod points to the next one, basically. And it's like pointing them to a portal. Again, they don't know it's a portal, but that's what's going on. Now, the portal is currently sealed and has a guardian. So the next section is them probably fighting the guardian of the seal. That's probably what's going to happen, if I had to guess. Now, last time that we spoke about this, the party, I think, only had 4 pieces, and they were getting the 5th. And the 5th was guarded by a dragon. They have since fought said dragon, and killed said dragon, and also, in my setting, dragons reincarnate. There's only ever one dragon of each color, and dragons reincarnate. And they not only killed the red dragon, but they also stopped the reincarnation process. So that's neat. But yeah. But they defeated the dragon, collected the 5th piece of the rod. And wow, dragon dead forever. Yeah. The here, let me pull it up. You guys can take a look at my organization structure a little bit. I think it's in this document. This document, yeah. So, one of the party members is a champion of a god. Like, the god was like, you're living for my existence, basically. And they were blessed with this, like, this is the goddess of death, right? They were blessed with this scythe, Is the god cute? Define cute. I mean, she's in a... I mean, maybe, I guess. Depends on what you call cute. Do you like goth mommies? Hi X Dude. Hi. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day. Holy woof woof woof. She's the goddess of death, so take that for what you will. She like wears she's like very pale. She wears a mask. It's a full face mask, not like the half mask that you like on this. Full face mask. Always in a cloak. It's like a raven cloak. She's like got this like big raven cloak. I don't know how else to describe it. Like raven feathers. Let me see if I can... I'm not gonna do this on this. Yeah, let me find one. Maybe something like this. This is probably, like, very akin to what she looks like. Open image in new tab. If I just do this and paste this over here, does that work? She probably looks something like this. You can't quite see everything, but... Like, she's got this mask, she's, like, pale, dark skin, like, dark hair. Raven cloak. Kind of vibes. Like, this is some artist rendition of something else, but it's very similar to this, is what I would go with. But, you can see here that this magic item, which is like a piece of her power, has this ability. So, like, you can go into this, like, avatar of death state that, like, costs you, like, like, a year of your lifespan to go into it. But if you do, when you kill a creature in this form, you can, like, reap the soul to send it to the afterlife, and it cannot be resurrected by any means. So, the player did this to the dragon. So yeah. Yep. But that's basically all that's happened. They went to go find the 5th piece of the rod, and they discovered that it's in a colony of fire giants. It's in a volcano. And that volcano has, like, a colony of fire giants. Which I think we talked about on the screen. But really, so the way I've described it is, like, they went to the temple of the fire giants where the rod was pointing to the next piece. And to them, right, like, it's in, like, this caldera. Here, let me pull up paint. Paint. If I do this, you guys should be able to see paint, right? Okay. So, if, like, this is the caldera, right? There's, like, a little, like, peninsula that extends into the caldera just a little bit, and there's, like, a little temple there where, like, the giants worship. But, in this, like, caldera, hovering over the, like, the middle of the caldera, there's this, like, what I described as a rotating ball of like stained glass. Like imagine, it's kind of hard to describe, but basically imagine a like a ball of stained glass, right? Like multicolored stained glass. Now imagine like the stained glass is constantly like shifting and changing shape. Like, and it's just permanently, it's like hovering there, like 30 feet off the caldera lake floor. Now the party has no way of knowing this. They assume that the rotating ball of glass is like a container that has the rod piece in it. Now, when they spoke to the giants, they were like, hey, we're gonna go fly over to that thing. And the giants were like, no, anything that's not specifically on this peninsula, right? Anything that's not here is like sacred ground. You're not allowed to be on top of it. The party was like, oh, okay, well, shit. How do we do this? But what they don't know, what the party doesn't know, is that the entire caldera is just a fucking portal to another plane of existence. And it's currently sealed, so you can just stand on top of the lava here. They don't know this. You can just stand on top of the lava here. And it's sealed until this thing is defeated. This like rotating ball of glass is not a container that holds the rod. It is... it's a creature called a sunlight nexus. It's like a... I don't know, like a CR13 elemental. Think of it like a lava elemental. That when you stand on the caldera, it will trigger and attack you. But if it's defeated, then the seal is broken and the caldera becomes a portal again. Like, that's what I'm expecting the next session to be, basically. Is them going to, like, do the fight the sunlight nexus. Let me not do that. Let me just do this. But the portal is to a place called the heliosphere. Which is just heaven. It's just heaven. The heliosphere is the plane of... It's like the neutral plane, outer good plane of existence. So... it's like... Imagine in, like, an idyllic... the Windows... Like, the old Windows XP screensaver with, like, idyllic rolling hills and, like, blue sky and sun? It's like that, and then there's, like, a rainbow bridge that goes up to this giant silver gold castle. And that's, like, what heaven looks like. Here, let me write this down. In fact, I'm gonna copy it from here. We're gonna need to talk about this as well, this section, because this is for another player. Da-da. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this. So, we need to design the heliosphere. Not that button, this button. So, slow down, angels. But it's legitimately just like heaven. Like Christian heaven. I can delete this. I'm actually here, let me put this on another plane. Let's do a hierarchy. Obviously first is Serenray. Let me actually put this in numbers. Where numbers? Numbered. Sure. That's not what I wanted. Control Z. Can I just do this in numbers? Will you let me do that? No. Okay, fuck you. We'll just do this. Can I not? Locations. I actually don't think I can call it Elysium, because I think Elysium's another place. Does this document have it? No, it's called Eastgard. Okay, I can call it Elysium. Okay. Location, see, Elysian Fields. Sure. Then we can do this. Oh. This. Heliopolis. That's the name of the castle. And then we can talk about other stuff there. And then I will do hierarchy, its own section. And then this will be number. There we go. Format. Number list, this. Okay. God. Neutral. Good. God of Sun. Redemption. Do you have any other major domains? Is that even here? No. Oh. Elysian is Sheldon's domain? This is chaotic good. This is neutral good. This is also neutral good. Oh. Okay. And I can't call it that. This is a different plane of existence. So we'll need a name for this. So and solar. Solar is an angel. Okay. Ugh. So what do we need here? Like that's the real question. What goes in heaven? That's the question here of the day. What the fuck am I putting here? So let me look at the D&D angels list of angels. Look at the monster manual real quick. Me? True. What even are the angels in this fucking game? So solars are like the most powerful ones, right? There's 24 solars. And then there's planetars. Planetars are like weapons, is how they describe it. And then there's devas. What the fuck is a deva? They are divine messengers. Okay. Let me get this one. Okay. Fuck you too, books. All my books fell over once again. Let me see if there's even anything in here. Doesn't look like it. I don't have angels in this book. Well, there really just are no angels here? Look over here. Like, they have devils and demons, but no angels. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Okay, well. I guess that's that. Alright. I would like a couple of these. It's a good number. 3? 3 is always a good number. We'll have 3 head solars, and then what's 21? So 7 underneath them. Like this. X, Y, Z. Five, 6, something like this. So like, if there's 24 solars, there's 3 head ones, and then each of them have 7 underneath them. And then, don't do that. Beneath the solars are the planetars, and then beneath them are the demons. These are the, I don't know, angel army, angel messengers. Cool. Okay. So what? Alright, we need... So the Heliopolis is... Surrenders. Cancel. Yeah. Okay. All of the solars live. So has All logistics happen. What's the Rainbow Bridge called? What's the Rainbow Bridge in actual Norse mythology called? Norse mythology Bridge. The Bifrost? The Billrost? A burning bridge? Oh, okay. Shimmering Path. Oh, that's why they call it. Well, that's why it's depicted as a rainbow, even though it's supposed to be like a burning bridge. That's interesting. Okay, let me open Google Translate. The Shimmering Path. I like that. What language do you want to translate that to? Helio is Greek, right? So what the fuck is this in Greek? Lampero monopati. What? Interesting. What is a rainbow in? Oh, what is this? Can you guys even hear that? No, this does not have a Uranio Toxo. Interesting. Aura, like aura? Yeah, aura. We'll just call it like that for now, or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here. We're just kind of doing things. As you can see, this stream is just going to be like sort of co-working as I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm not, I do not have a ton of energy, in case that wasn't obvious or made clear from the past like 3 months. So we're just kind of going. So I apologize. I need something for like rolling fields. What is heaven in Greek? Oh. Oranos. A rainbow. Oh. Rainbow and heaven have the same, like, base in Greek. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we can roll with that. Let's call this the Orange Field. And we'll rename this. What do we want to call the Rainbow Bridge? What's a good name for a Rainbow Bridge? This is where the book of the angels live. I mean, we could call it the Shimmering Path. I need to reach out to Confused. I mean, sure. So, let me pull up Discord real quick. Hopefully you guys cannot see that. You guys shouldn't be able to. Okay. Let me go here. Sorry, I'm looking through some DMs regarding a character that's going to show up here in this section of the campaign. That's going to be played by a different player of mine. They're making a reprisal. Because their character died and went to heaven. And so I'm like having them show up as like a, you know, a callback. Let me see if there is. I'm looking to see if the Angel Hat character has a name. Is really what I'm looking for. It doesn't look like they do. At least not what I'm finding off the top of my head. Is this Cecilia sheet, or is this Angel sheet? This is Cecilia sheet. Okay. Sorry. I keep getting sidetracked. Cecilia's so cool. I really like her as a character. One of my players had a character, had a character who is going to be showing up as a villain in this campaign. At some point. I don't know when. But they like got their hands on one of these things. So like This is like the piece of like a god, like the god's weapon. But there's also some of these that are like demon lord weapons. They got their hands on one of these, Delusion, and it's like all about like madness and like, I mean, it's Delusion, and they like over the course of the campaign that the player like played in, their like character like broke down and became like they started hallucinating and all this shit, and it was crazy. And they like fully bonded with this weapon and went like got sent to the abysses. But because the main character in this campaign, the main villain is like a demon lady, she like summoned the player's character and is gonna be like that player's character is gonna be a villain. It's very interesting. We'll just say confused. There's some good angel names. I just need a couple. I don't need all like 7 of these. I just need some like colleagues. I mean, what are real angel names, right? Like, so obviously we know like Michael the Archangel. We know. What are the other ones? I don't actually fucking know. Just say angel names. Gabriel, Ariel. List of angels in theology. Shayot. Oh, this is like a group of angels. Oh, these are groups of it. Okay, these are groups of individual angels. There we go. Abaddon, the angel of death. That does not seem like a very good one. Abatur? Interesting. What the fuck is Mandaism? Abdiel? Abdiel is a good name. What the fuck is this mentioned? Who is this? Chronicles 1:5-15. Ahi, the son of Abdiel, the son of Guni. It's in Paradise Lost. Interesting. Adriel. Adriel's a great name. I like that name a lot. Oh. Adriel. Beburos. Beburos is a cool name. Beburos? Sure. This is D&D prep. I don't know what else to say. Just fucking stealing names off fucking Wikipedia for angels. Why do they all end in L? Eleth? Eleth? I'll be down with Eleth. Let's go with Eleth. Eleth sounds like an angel name. Eleth. Ahasia? Ahasia is also a good name. Ahasia. Sent as a test to the people of Babylon to see if they start learning sorcery, even if the angel clarified multiple times that here is a test and not to abandon their faith by listening to it. What? They're like, hey, I could teach you magic, but as a preface, you're not allowed to learn magic, and if you do, accept my offer, I'll kill you. Bro, religion is fucking weird. Israfil? Oh, this is Raphael. Israfil. Israfil's a dope-ass name. We're taking that. Israfil. Actually, I think I like that one a lot. We're gonna put that one here. This is one of the head soldiers. Kalkail. Kalkail sounds like a fucking Superman name. What are the people from Superman's planet called? Oh my god, my brain just does not work today. Lila? Lila's the name of an angel? The angel of night. Lila's just like a normal ass name. So is Malik. Malik is also just a normal ass name. Mastema. Evil angel of disasters. They have angels for rain? I guess this kind of makes sense that they like have angels for like just random ass shit. For like, you know, Judaism, Christianity, and all this jazz. Because like, if you think about it, like Christianity has like these like monotheistic religions. They don't have like all the extra gods, right? So like in a what do you call it? Whatever the opposite of monotheistic is. I don't know. Pantheistic? Whatever. Those do not have like they have just like gods of rain, but monotheism, they still need something of rain, so it's like I guess they pray to an angel. It's like the exact same thing, but just coded differently. This is very interesting. One of the 5 Watcher Satans. Bruh, what the fuck is a Watcher Satan? Angel of Oblivion. This one doesn't have a religion associated with it, so why is it fucking here? Sachiel. This one sounds familiar. Samael also sounds familiar. Oh, it's Satan. Oh. No wonder. Serial. Oh, that iPhone thought I said Siri. It's a bit too classic, I think. Seraphiel? Seraphiel's not a bad name. I also need some that are just like, Wormwood. Okay. That's not really an angel name, but sure. I need just some that are, like, just names for, like, the random people that they'll meet. Oh, Zuriel's the name of a character that I have. And, like, Ziphon. Ziphon's a great, just, like, random-ass name. In case they need to talk to civilians. Extra names. What the fuck was it? Ziphon. Ziphon. Yomia? Sure. What is this? Shemhamfare? Serial's a fine name. It's a very classic name, which I guess is alright. In case I need it. Potet. Sure. We can go with Potet. Just grabbing names. Can never have too many names. They're just like there. Nisab. Sure. Nisab is a fun name. Nakir. Did I already grab Nakir? Nakir's a good name. Let's grab another head solar name, and we'll call on random names. Marut. Malak Bell. Malak Bell sounds a little bit like Moloch Ball. Kushiel. Where have I heard this? Is Kushiel? I think it's like one of the names in a book series. What's that book called? Oh, it's gonna bother me. It's about like this kid who's an assassin and he's like taken in by this other assassin, and they like wield a ball that just like it's basically just a Naruto fucking death ball. I don't know what to call it. That's so vague, and no one would ever know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. I know what book I'm talking about. That's what matters. Casabiel? Casabiel is not a bad name. Yeah. Casabiel. It's gonna bother me. What is that book called? I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I know that the main character, who is like the main character's like person who's like they're like the mentor. That's like I know that the mentor eats garlic. Like it's a big thing that like the mentor eats garlic. And I don't know why. I don't remember why. When I say I mean he eats garlic, I mean he like literally just like the bro eats like cloves of garlic by the clove. Just like straight up. It's weird. This one. Oh my god, I can't believe I found it. What's the... the dude's name is Durzo Blint. Night Angel. The Night Angel trilogy. There we go. Thank you. Alright, I'm glad that we got that covered, and you guys have very... And it's called a Kakari. No wonder that sounded familiar. What was that? What was that thing's name? Kalkail? Kakari? It is close. It is close. Alright. I feel justified for my random side tangent that has nothing to do with anything. Oh lordy. This is what I'm like when I'm extremely tired. I just go on random ass side tangents that have nothing to do with anything forever. It's great. It's really great. You can tell that we're going to be very productive today. What else do we need in heaven? Like, legitimately, what are we doing here? So... The party is here to get a piece of the rod, right? Let's focus on what we're doing. Like, I don't need... Like, all of this extra stuff is just extra. What the fuck is the party doing here? Let's focus on that. What is the party doing here? And how will they do it? They're getting the rod. Getting the 6th piece of the rod. Now, how are they going to get it? Right? That means they have to convince at least this person to give them the rod. Now, how does a mortal person convince an angel, one of the head angels, to give them a piece of a device that unlocks a being that will devour all planes of existence? I think that's the question. So obviously, like, how will they do it? So obviously they have to pass some sort of test. But what? Like, that's the real question. I'm also thinking that they're going to have to give the piece back. And they'll be under some compulsion to do it. Agree to a compulsion to do so. Like, after they get the rod piece, like, after they pass the test, they'll be like, okay, you can have it, you've proven that you're worthy to take it, but I'm going to make you give it back to me. And that will be done through some, like, Gios ritual type bullshit. Penalty for breaking I'm thinking is likely death and also damnation, as in like permanently barred from positive extraplanar afterlife. So like they'll never get into any of the positive happy afterlives. Including this one. That's kind of like what I'm imagining. Here, let me put a insert page break. Here. Like this is all world building. This is like the important stuff. What kind of test would they have to pass? So obviously, I say obviously like it's obvious. I'm thinking something like, they have the option to pass one of several tests. So like, what are some virtues of that Serenre embodies? Serenre is the goddess of redemption and light and the sun. So contest of like purification. What are good like penances? Maybe I should design these with the party members in mind. So there's 5 party members. So like maybe they'll each have one. So like well, some of them would die is the issue. If they were all to do these independently, I'm pretty sure at least one of them would die. This one is pretty simple. This one is like a... Well, it's not simple. We have some options here. Oh, we also need to think about what's going to happen to Toa. Because what happens to Toa? Let's note that down. What happens to Toa? So one of the party members, his name is Toa. Bro's soul is fractured. Fixing Toa. Or leaving fractured. Separate. Okay, so options are melding into one. We have permanent separation. So all the souls get their own body. They can all be melded into the same soul. Like, you can be fixed. Or he can just be left broken. But that will mean that there is no afterlife for him. Because that's really what it is. Is that like in his current state he cannot, like, if he dies he just gets goes to the void, basically. His soul does not go to any afterlife. Which is always fun. Each soul bias. Scott, Jace, Toa each get their own body. All souls merge and become one. These are the options that he has. I don't know what the player will pick, but I think Servio will just lay this out for him. Be like, these are your options. You're gonna have to decide at some point. Because right now, this character is basically just fucking Moon Knight. Is more or less how to describe it. He's got dissociative identity disorder. He's got multiple personalities. And when he first was a person, this was his only personality, and then he became this person in spirit. But then at just before the start of the campaign, he ran into the main villain, who actually fractured them into different personalities and created a third personality. And then he died and got wished back to life. And that caused a fracture of a fourth personality, which he is now locked into. So I guess we'll fucking see. Not the most handsomest boy. When Goku's been sitting next to me. He's probably gonna start me out for food here soon. Alright. So, the really interesting part about this section, is that the 7th piece of the rod is also, they're gonna have to sign a contract to give that back. But that person, the person who has that, is also they're gonna want all of it. So it's they're gonna have to, either break a contract with, heaven or hell. It's gonna be really interesting. Alright. What kind of tests? So, obviously, I think this is going to be, bathed in flames. This is going to be, a series of sanity checks. There's no such thing as a sanity check in D&D, but we'll make it. As they're literally consumed by flames. I think this will be something along the lines of like, right every wrong committed in the campaign thus far. I don't know what that would entail, but this would vary by player. And some of them are quite extensive, because a couple of members of the party are members of a criminal organization. So, what other virtues are there? What are they like? There's like the 7 virtues. Chastity, faith, good works, concord. Chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, kindness, patience, and humility. Like, I could do a, like, Halt of Temptation type thing. I kind of want to save that for hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do, like, a thing where they're like, your test is to not succumb to temptation. But I think I want to do that for hell, because if I do it for hell, then if they lose, then they're stuck in hell forever. I can't wait to put money in front of Errol. It's so funny. One of the players is defined by greed. Bro is like, I'm going to invent capitalism in this world so I can make more money. And every time money has come up, bro's been like, I will do anything for more money. And so when they get to the 9 hell, or the hells, I'm gonna put money in front of this motherfucker, and bro is gonna get stuck in hell for literally damn himself to hell. It's gonna be very funny. Like, I just know what's gonna happen. One second, let me pet the cute cat that's on the floor here. Is it the most handsome boy? Is it the most handsome boy? He's so fluffy. Oh, whoa. You okay? You okay? Okay. So what are these? Chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, kindness, patience, and humility. What else can we test with these? Honestly, we could just do several. Hmm. Oh, what's another, like, holy test, though? I mean, we could do something, like, very classic. Which is, like, put the players in a scenario where they have zero obligation to do the right thing, but can. So I'm thinking, like, they're like, you know, they black out and wake up, and they're like in a city, and they see a person getting mugged. You know, like that kind of thing? Where it's like only the people who stand up for, like, justice and shit will, like, pass. Like that kind of vibe. Could do something like that. I don't know if that's too on the nose, though. What alignment is each character? So these are, like, I wrote this document for the player who's, like, reprising the role as, like, an angel. And I wrote some, like, first impressions. This was written a while ago, so let me edit this real quick. This is almost no longer true. Hi, Aki. Hi. We're designing heaven. We're designing heaven. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I hope dinner's tasty. I hope it's something tasty. Huh? What do you mean, huh? I mean, you know heaven, right? If you were an angel, a Christian angel, and you had a mortal person in front of you, and they wanted something from you, what test would you give them? That's kind of the question that we're asking today. No, it's fine. I just speak Chinese is all. Yeah. Because the players don't know this, but they are seeking a piece of an artifact, and this, like, the second to last piece of the artifact is in my world setting of, like, what is basically Christian heaven. Like, popularized Christian heaven, not actual Christian heaven. I would make them explain the difference between Mandarin and Cantonese. Aki, please. Rengoku wants to leave so he can be fed, but his feeder doesn't go off for another 20 minutes. God, my brain is just like not here. I kind of wasn't expecting it to be here, but we've done a lot more than I was expecting to. We just haven't made it very far. And yet we've still done more than I was hoping, which is good. I think this is true. This is true. This is also true, technically. Which is very funny, given that she's, like, actually one of the good guys. This needs to change, though. This needs to change. This is no longer the case. Is this still the case? Neither did. There's some lesser pain in her kind. She's dangerous, but she's cute. She is a cat girl, after all. Oh yeah, that's actually true. I forgot that Enna's a cat girl, and she doesn't know it yet. Oh, that's actually very funny. I'm gonna have to remember that. Enna, here, let me note that down here. Where am I gonna put that? Well, I can put it here. Put it here. Enna is a cat girl. Do I have the I written down here? I do, okay. Okay. That's actually very funny. I forgot about that. This needs to change though. Baird is this is no longer true. This is no longer true. This part is true. And this part is true. Cause he is good. Despite a holy champion of Pharasma, goddess of death, he is not true neutral in alignment. He is good. His words are really the only party member's voice you can trust. That's true. Okay. Yep. 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 Alright, cool. I don't think anything else needs to happen here. I'll need a message confused about how his character will be run. What other contests? What other virtues can be exemplified in a contest to prove that they are worthy of receiving this holy artifact from the angels. It's very funny because I think the person who's currently wielding the rod is like the one who's like the number one person I don't think is gonna be able to pass these contests. Oh no. Oh god. I don't know. What other is there like a fucking test of God in Catholic faith, Christian faith? Test of God. Okay, this is all bullshit. Pastors.com. 6 ways God tests your faith and character. Oh, jeez. Bible. Are there any actual tests of God in the Bible? Oh my god. Oh, lordy. So obviously, like, the tale of Abraham comes to mind, where he's like, God is like, yo, kill your son. Which, I mean, I guess we could do. What do we call that? Because technically, Errol does have a daughter. Errol does have a daughter. I forgot he told him to do that. Yeah, it's like one of the most out of pocket. Like, there's a lot of random out of pocket shit that happens in the Bible, but especially in the Old Testament, God is fucked. He's super evil. Like, there's no other way to put it. That's messed up. Yeah, bro literally is like, yo, I'm God. Kill your son in my name. Sacrifice him to me. And Abraham's like, okay. And then, like, right as he like takes his son up to a mountain and is like, okay, let me put your son here. Like, he takes him up and like ties him to a rock and like gets a knife and is like, all right, time to shank my son in God's name. And like right as he's about to do it, God's like, yo, stop. All right, you've proven your faith to me. You don't actually have to kill your son. And like, and now you're blessed because you've proven your faith to me. It's super fucked. It's so fucked. It's unbelievably fucked. Test of faith. Have Errol kill his daughter. Willow. World's most popular religion, by the way. I know, right? It's crazy. Technically, although that story is of both, like, technically that story is Jewish in origin, right? Because it's pre-Jesus, but Christians also believe Jewish shit, so... Christianity is just, like, a branch of Judaism, if we want to get, like, technical. Religion's dumb. Organized religion's dumb. I hate it so much. Uh, how many contests do we want? There's 5 players. Maybe we should get a 5th? Just in case. What? Other tests can we have? Here, let me go back to Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Is there a list of God testing on test? Abraham. Oh, let's go to this page. Abrahamic religions. Religious figure Abraham. Let me see if we can like find like this story and see if there's a like a Wikipedia page for. God, this guy did a lot of shit. The Binding of Isaac. Oh, is that where that comes from? The video game? Look at this. It's literally like God orders Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac on the mountain. As he begins to comply, having bound Isaac to an altar, he's stopped and is slaughtered. A ram appears in the slaughter's descent as God commends him his pious obedience to offer his son as a human sacrifice. It's crazy. But there's no like I'm looking for like a page for like a list of like tests that God did on random people in the Bible. Like that's really what I'm looking for. Although I don't know that I'm gonna get that from this. Don't worry, bud. I know you get fed soon. Oh, he's like, I really want out of here. Okay. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to my actual BRB screen. So just like, give me a few. I'll be back. I'm gonna go take care of Rengoku and all that jazz. So, see you in a few minutes. I've returned. My brother's home, so he was like, I can just feed him. I was like, okay, well, thank you. And then he gave me a cookie. His girlfriend made some pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and I just had one, and they're really delicious. I want one more test, I think. Because we can, like, assign these to people. Like, each of them would get one. So, like, I want them to be for people who I think might struggle with them. So, like, this one would probably go to Toa. Who's wronged in this campaign? The thing is that, like, the only people who deserve to be tested is really Errol. Errol, maybe Toa, because, well, Toa's like the only good one of the personalities. Really, it'd be Jace who needs to be tested. And then, like, Anna, what has Anna done wrong in this campaign, quote unquote? Oh, she murdered a lot of people. Oh, that's right. I forgot she just fucking nuked a group of people because it was easy. Sure. This one can go to Anna. Here's the thing. I think both Ursus and Baird would both, like, succeed very handily at this. But they're both, like, good characters, so I think it makes sense that they would. Okay. I think this one... I don't know. We're gonna do it like this. Go. This one will go to Ursus. And the reason being is that Ursus needs to show mercy and redemption, and not just, like, fucking murder evil people. So, like, the goal is to not kill the mugger. Not kill the mugger. Speak to families those she's killed. Okay, that means we need a test for Baird. What is a test for Baird? So, Baird, as a character, is, like, the #1 good character in the party. Like, there are, like, Ursus is a good character, but Baird is, like, actually a decent person. So how do you test a decent person? I guess is the question. Um, so Baird as a character is old. He's an old man. And because of that, he's just like, he's also just a good person who's just trying to do the right thing and like make up for the fact that like he's the one who survived out of all the adventuring parties he's been a part of. How would God test a good person? That's the real question. Like, I think that's the last question of the day. Really. I also need to think of how the Gios enchantment work. How does the spell Gios work in 5e? Gios. It's only 5th level. Is there like a 9th level enchantment spell? Place a magical command on a creature you can see within range for saying blah blah blah. Creature can understand you and must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. While the creature is charmed by you. Oh, it only lasts 30 days. Okay, well it has to be indefinite. Creature can't understand you. It is unexpected. Issue a command, trigger an activity that results in certain death. Issue blah blah blah. Great restoration. Oh, it's just like you get to a command. Oh, here we go. While the creature's turn, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions. But no more than once each day. Okay, it also needs to just, like, destroy the person. So let me see if there is a 9th level enchantment spell. Spells. Enchantment. Powered Kill and Psychic Scream. Okay, neither of those do what I want. Dominate Monster is close. Powered Pain. Mass Suggestion. I mean, none of these do what Gios does. I want, like, Gios but 9th level. Like, actually 9th level. What does Dominate Monster read? It's concentration up to an hour. A 9th level, it's concentration up to 8 hours. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen either. Tremor you. A telepathic link. Okay, this does not do what I want. What I want is Gios, but more powerful. I'm gonna read this again. And we can modify this to do what I want as like a, as like a command. So it would probably be like less damage. It'd be like the command would be do not lose this piece of the rod. Like, I don't know, something like that. It'd be like until you return it. So it's like they take damage each moment that they're not taking, like they don't have the rod on them. It'd be like 1d10 psychic damage each moment they do not have the rod on them, and like each round. So it'd be like 10d10 per minute or something like that. Something to make it like impossible for it to like function. So that way it's like literally killing them until they return it. I think that's probably wise. What are these spells? Greater Restoration of Wish. So Wish I know. This should not be able to be removed by a fucking 3rd level spell. No shot. The fuck? Okay, we're just gonna make it Wish only. I think that's what we're gonna do. So relations. Each moment the bestowed party does not carry the 6th piece of the rod. Each round, we'll specify round. Okay, take 1d10 psychic damage till death. Or until the rod is returned to a solar in the heliosphere. If they die due to psychic damage in the that results as a broken results from a broken pact, their soul is barred from entering any of the positive afterlives. Those being what? What are the positive afterlives? Mount Celestia, Eastgard, the Elysian Fields. Here, let me list them out. Mount Celestia, Eastgard, Elysian Fields, Heliosphere, is there anything else? Valhalla's chaotic neutral. Tartarus is neutral. Okay. So it's just these. Okay. So it really is just like this. It's just this. What test would we give Baird? What test would you give to a good person? Like, that really is just it, right? It's like, if you have a good character, How does a good person prove that they can remain good? I guess is the thing. Like, that would be like the temptation thing. But it could be like, so like, contest of will, of perseverance, of what do you call that thing where you're like holding back? It's like resistance. I need a fucking thesaurus. Thesaurus.com. A DM's best friend. Resistance. Define. No, I'm thinking more like willpower. Willpower? Determination? Self-discipline. I think self-discipline. Discipline, I think, is like what I'm looking for. Contest of discipline. That's a good name for it. That's not contest. Contest. A person has the information about blood veil. But can only reveal it in death. To pass, Baird has to not kill them. Something like that. Because, like, Baird is trying to save lives, but, like, this would be like, no one life is more important than another. And it's like, Baird would need to prove that, like, he can figure it out without taking like the easy road, basically. That would involve murder. I think I want something else for this. It's like Toa is. This would be like this. I think Toa's contest is less having it, like, less actually testing him and more having it happen at all. Like, is he even going to take the test? Don't do that. Because really, he shouldn't. Like, I think that's how we're gonna do it. Contest of integrity. Oh, do not kill the mugger. Independence. I need, for this, I need some names. Who did she just fucking blow up? She blew up a bunch of tabaxi, I wanna say. I'm lost half the time during the conversation, but I listen to you ramble while you work. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's like a sort of, uh, a sort of like co-working stream where I'm just trying to get stuff done. Because that's really what I need this time for, is like, I don't have time during the week to get this shit done. I sort of went over it earlier, but basically, uh, the party is trying to get this, like, artifact that's, like, broken into 7 pieces, because the artifact is, like, a key, to a cage that holds, like, this god back, right? Now, there's a hole in this cage, and so they're getting the key to, like, reseal the hole, basically. And one of the pieces of this key is in heaven, and so they're gonna have to go to heaven to try to convince these angels to give them a key to like a god that will like destroy everything. So they're like, okay, you have to prove that you're a good person, so that way we can give you the key, right? That's what this is. And then there's like, after that you've done that, you also have to agree to give the key back. Right? Like, that's what this part is. So they're gonna go to heaven and do this, basically. Lol. So, like, hopefully that makes sense. That's certainly a campaign. Yeah, it's been a ride. Like, they found the first piece, like, the campaign, like, the origin of the campaign was like, hey, this campaign is going to be about each of your characters' backstories and, like, resolving them. And that has become, like, a side thing because they, like, discovered this, like, whole, like, hole in the universe thing. And they're like, okay, the campaign's actually going to be about solving this issue that is with the setting. And so, but they've been solving their backstories as they go, so it's been a thing. It's been an ongoing thing. World building with world fixing, yeah, yep, that's what it's all about. That's what my campaigns are, really. It's just like, there's a problem with the setting, fix it, please. I need tabaxi names. Okay, so each of these, so Errol killing his daughter, Bear, like, this is related to, like, Baird's backstory. It's like, he knows there's gonna be a big plague, and he's, like, prepping for it, basically, because he's supposed to be the person that's, like, preventing the plague. And this is, like, have restraint to not get easy information on the plague, because if you do, like, you'd kill someone, and it's not worth it. Versus is, like, a very good person, but she's, like, she doesn't show mercy. And so, like, this is, like, she's gonna be witnessing, like, a mugging. I know she's gonna step in, but, like, the goal is to not actually, like, harm the person doing evil. Because, like, Serenra, like, this heaven, Serenra, like, the goddess who, like, rules over heaven, she's, like, the goddess of, like, redemption and, like, forgiveness, almost. So, like, that's gonna be what, like, this is about. Toa's trial is not really a trial. It's his bro is fucked. Bro is fucked. It's like, are you going to get fixed or are you going to stay fucked? More or less. And then Enna, during one section of the campaign, they were on this island to get another piece of the rod, right? Like the 4th piece. And while they were there, Enna, this girl, they were like being attacked by like the natives who lived there. And instead of like dealing with it, like being like, because the party knew that the people who were attacking them were like really weak, and instead of just being like, "Hey, we come in peace," Anna just fucking nuked them. Like, she literally was just like, "I'm just gonna cast Fireball and not have us deal with this issue." And so she just like murdered 10 people at once. So her her trial is gonna be like to go talk to the families of the people that she just fucking murdered in cold blood and be like, I'm the one who murdered your children. I'm sorry. But to do that, I need tabaxi names. What are some good tabaxi names? These are some examples. Viana, Kyra, Syrah. What are some good names? I always suck at names. Do I have any tabaxi here? Do I have any good examples of tabaxi that I can just steal from myself? Or care? Hmm. I just need like generic fantasy names, really. Let me go look up some names. What's some good fantasy names to steal? What is a good fantasy franchise that I can steal names from? That's the real question. What's a good fantasy franchise that no one has ever heard of? Or games played? What's a good game that no one has played? At least none of my players have played. It can be something that people have played, but like, none of my players had to have played it. Have any of them played like Final Fantasy 14? I don't think so. That's a good example, though. Hmm. Trying to think. What game franchise can I steal from? Let me open up Steam. Chrono Trigger? No one's ever heard of that. I guarantee that at least one of my players has played Chrono Trigger. I just need, like, something that I can, like, steal random NPC names from as, like, an example. Like, if I were to take, like, you know, the main cast of Chrono Trigger, I'm pretty sure at least one person would know where that comes from. But that, like, something like that is a good example. It just has to be something that, like, people haven't played. Why is Steam taking 1 billion years to update? Holy shit. I'll need that. Or that. Or that. Okay. They've all played Monster Hunter. Like The Witcher, maybe? I'm sure they played The Witcher is the thing. Elden Ring? Elden Ring doesn't really have the kind of names I'm looking for. Phoenix Wright names are all puns. You can do like Halo. I'm sure they played Halo though. Maybe like an MMO. What's a good MMO? Like Guild Wars or something? Definitely not Elden Ring unless your name should start with G, R, or M. True. Are there so many updates? Holy shit. Could do like Chained Echoes. Like a JRPG. Do I have any MMOs on here? No. Final Fantasy 14. What are the characters in Final Fantasy 14? Seems like a fucking list of characters. Oh my god. Go away. These are real characters. What vibe were you going for? Just like generic ass fantasy names? I have boss names from Terra to pull up. Okay, Terra would work actually. Terra's a great example. Terra characters. Yeah, like, I don't know any of these people, but like, Elion. Elion is a good name. Siona. Like, this is what I'm looking for. It's just like characters. I just need like 6 or 7 at least. Just like shit that sounds fantasy. You know? I don't know what should I be. Freya, Raishan. Niella? Niella is a great example. This is like Niella is like exactly the kind of name I want. Some of the bots had cool names like Kelsiak. Kelsiak's also a good name. Where is it? This. Niella. Kelsiak. Kelsiak, which is even better. That sounds better. Zanil? Vitai? Vitai's a good name. Bakian? Cassian? Volparen? Tyrania? I like Tyrania a lot. Volparen's okay. Like that's kind of the vibe though. These are like examples. Tyrania. Patel? Patel's a good name. Tamar? Bakar? Bakar's a good name. Are there any characters that you like a lot in Terra? Is there anyone that you're like, you should name it after this person, because I like this character a lot? Should I look up bosses specifically? Zolan? Because she's tragic. Is it pronounced Zolan? Zolan. Because she's tragic. Hell yeah. Maybe one more. I don't remember how many people Anna killed, but I definitely don't want this to go on for that long. That's how they said in English? Okay. But she did kill a lot of people. Where are the bosses? How do I find the bosses? Okay, that doesn't have anything. That doesn't have anything. What was the name of that kid? In the very beginning of Terra, when you're like first starting out, you like get like a doll for a kid, if I remember right, and then like, oh my god, when it was like a year ago when we played. What was it, Anya? I think it was this kid. I think it was this chick. Anya, yes. Yeah. Rip in peace. We'll name one character after Anya. There. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to do to cover? Not really. I think that's pretty much everything. Oh my god. Okay. We have this. We have each of their tests. We have a list of angels in case we need it. I kind of want like an actual name for the Rainbow Bridge. It's a good name for a Rainbow Bridge. I'm gonna go back to Google Translate. Rainbow Road. So true. So true, Queen. Rainbow Road. Rainbow. Is it in like Celtic? Celtic a language here? No. They do Cantonese. I just didn't think it'd be Chinese. Oh, I'm learning. What's a good... I mean, we could just do it in... Irish? What? Um... Could do it in like Hebrew? Is Hebrew on here? Kashwet. Keshet is how it's pronounced. I love one of my favorite things about Google Translate is if you hit the listen button, the next time it plays, it's like a little bit slower for your dumb ass. It's so stupid. Keshet. Keshet sounds like a translated word. That's because it is, but I want it to sound not like that. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm so tired. My brain is. I should really be like stopping, but I just want one more thing. One more name for a Rainbow Bridge that needs a G. What about like I mean, I assume that like fucking ancient Roman isn't on here. That would be really what I would want. What about like Italian? Arcobellion. I assume it's the same in most, like fucking French, Spanish. Where's French? Arc and Ciel. If Honless is still here, I'm making him read French. Ciel sounds not bad. Arc and Ciel. That does not sound as bad. I do French. What is it in Spanish? I actually don't know the word in Spanish. Boo French. Get Frenched. Is that really how you say rainbow in French? The thing is, it's like they're all like arc, which is like, yes, it is an arc. That rainbows do be an arc. Five get Frenched. What is another? Like, I'm looking for like Western European languages. What about Portuguese? Okay. Portuguese. Oh, it's just the same thing. Okay. I assume it's the same thing there. What about, I don't know, German? Danish? Okay. That just was rainbow. What German? Okay, that's also just rainbow. Regenbogen. What language is this? Kekchi? That's just Spanish. Okay. Romanian? Okay, definitely not that. I unironically like the French one. The ArcCL. I would probably call it the ArcCL. This needs to be like hyphenated, but also not. Something like that. It needs like, how would I spell this? ArcCL as one word. ArcCL. I'll probably do this. I don't really like how the letter K looks. I'm Kist. We can go with your spelling. I think it's fine. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You don't like K? K is fine. I'm joking. K, bro. Oh, Lord, it's very funny. I'm so fucking delirious. Alright, we need to end stream. We got everything I wanted done. I'm just gonna be like talking shit, random ass shit. We're getting tired, Nori. Oh, lordy. I'm really just out of steam. Alright. This is content? Is this what it's like to produce content? Just say random ass shit that just does not make any sense. And then you think about it for 2 seconds and you're like, why the fuck did I say that? Alright. Alright. We're done here. We got what I wanted done. I have a list of angels. I have what the fuck's gonna happen when they get to heaven. Like, we're there. I need to message confused. Let me do that before I end stream. Come to present. Hello. FYI, reaching heaven soon. Probably not next session, but probably the one after that. If you're still interested in playing games. Okay. Yep. Then I don't need Discord anymore. I don't need any of my notes that we just did anymore. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna call it here. Thank you all for accompanying me on this co-working delirious ass stream. I will see you all tomorrow for Sekiro. Hopefully I have the energy to actually play Sekiro and not die a billion times getting shot in the face in Sunken Valley, because that's what's gonna happen. Thank you for the funny rambles. I'm happy to provide content in the form of random ass ramblings that don't make sense and or are only tangentially related to what we're doing. Thank you all for coming. Why is this like this? Oh my god. Alright. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a good rest of your evenings. And good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.